Um, I'm not gonna really wait for nobody to get here per se. I'm just gonna start talking. I really hope y'all can see me. Um, let's see. Okay. So anyway, I want to talk about stuff. So I'm gonna do it here in my little corner. Um, you I like this little chair. I got this thing from Target, but sometimes it'd be hard to get in it, and I'm not big. Okay. Okay. I'm in it. Okay. Okay. So, boom. I wanted to test this out because I'm going to be doing some, projects, with, you know, things going on. Podcasts. I'm thinking of starting a podcast. I don't usually like saying stuff like out loud before I do it because I ain't gonna say superstitious. I'm like stitious. Stitious. I'm stitious. So, but that's the idea. So I'm checking it out and seeing like how good I am at like, I have stuff I want to talk about. Okay. So first, oh, well, actually, I'll start out by saying like the whole premise, if I do start a podcast, is like funny. Like that's my whole personality. I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. So that's what we gonna be doing. So, if you don't like to laugh or, laughing or hearing other people, it's probably not the place for you, you know? Um, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. So, with that being said, okay, who was y'all's first crush, right? Or like, not even like first crush, because I remember, like, okay, so when I had my first job, I worked in the mall, in the city I grew up in. And it was a guy that used to work there too. I don't know if he was like in the mall, like, or if he worked in the mall. I'm not sure. I just know that he used to be there, and I thought he was super cute. So one day, I'm like at work, and he like comes into my job, and I'm like, oh shit, like he's here, right? He's like, I'm gonna go and like say something. And I go over and I'm like, hey, welcome, because I worked at Hibbett Sports. I'm like, hey, welcome to Hibbett Sports. Can I help you find anything? And he goes, and I was like, what? And he's like, and I'm like, okay. So I was like, oh, so then like he pulls out his phone and he like types like, I'm deaf, so you'll have to text me. And I remember that was like only like my third time seeing a sidekick. Like y'all remember sidekick? I was like, well, shit, like, if I'm gonna have to talk to him through text message, until I learn sign language, that's the way our love will go. But obviously, I did not marry the deaf guy. So, but I thought that was funny. I had a big old crush on him. I did not know he was deaf. And I definitely had a crush on him after that. Okay. I even had his phone number. We text for like maybe 2 weeks, but it's like deaf people have like a whole community. So it would have never worked. It would have never worked. And deaf guy, if you somehow see this video, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have worked. But I hope you're well. Hope you're doing good, deaf guy. I don't even know his name, y'all. I don't remember his name. I just remember I had a big old crush on him, like for like a year. For like a year, I did not know he was deaf. I used to see him in like the music store and stuff. Why are you? Why are you in the music store? You feel me? That's all. That's all. That's all. So, story A. I have like a list. Where is it? Jesus Christ. See, I'm trying to like stay on this. Oh my God, y'all. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about this. Okay. Have any of you ever put your kids in like those swimming classes, like the little infant, like swimming classes? Because let me tell you something. I'm not tossing my baby in no pool. Like, oh, swim. Like, no, I feel like that's how they die, right? That's how they die. So, like, that's how they end up dead. I'm pretty sure. Like, they're like, oh, they float. Like, how? How do you know? How? How do you know my baby will float? Can you guarantee that? Do you know my baby? You know my baby will float? Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm not putting my kid in any of those. Um, I saw a lady today standing outside of like an altered state, and she was like, "You should sign your baby up for these classes for swimming. It'll be great." No, girl, I won't. Have a nice weekend. Merry Christmas. I'm not putting my baby in a swim class. It's a no. But also standing outside of an altered state is sketch at best. Altered state has like fucking cotton necklaces, like necklaces made out of like the poofs. Like what do they call them? What is it called? It's not a vine. What does cotton come on? Damn, my elbow's ashy. I need to put on some lotion. But oh, random. My elbows are different colors. Anyway, another story for another time. So what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, altered state is creepy. They have like the little things of cotton. I don't know what they're called. So maybe in my next video, I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. But the little things of cotton, which I think is weird, and they're like everywhere. And then they have like all these little like sayings within like little cotton frames and shit about like the Lord and what. I don't need you microaggressing your Christianity on me with cotton altered states. I don't. I don't. So that's that. That's how I'm going to end every section. I'm going to end every section with, so that's that. My sister said I don't see her texting me. I'm streaming on my phone. And then my brother is talking about treating the baby like a football. See, this is why I don't do things in public because my sibling, does anybody have embarrassing siblings? They're not even embarrassing by the, like, they're not embarrassing. I love them. They're funny. All of my mom's kids, we just, we're silly. We like to laugh. So that's, that's what we do. So yeah, that's what they're doing. They do treat the babies like footballs. I don't know why they just like toss them in there. I mean, they're gonna float. Like, you don't know my kids. They're probably not gonna float. Okay, Haven's a unit. Um. So yeah, altered state is weird. Okay. Um. If you shop there, I'm sorry. It's still weird. Yeah, it's still weird. So yeah. Um. But yeah, that was all. This was just like my little test run, you guys. I hope this was fun. Um, I do like the lighting and stuff for the most part, so that's perfect. I need to brush my hair, but other than that, this was great. Thank y'all. Bye.